So friends, ready for the new start?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, sir.
Great, welcome. So what we are starting today? Your notebook and pen are ready? Every day, pen and notebook, most essential necessity before you join the lecture. Otherwise, what will happen is that lots of things are not noted down. You will have to watch the same video again. Then you will have the material for revision. Reason number one. Reason number two, while being in class, if you keep on taking the notes regularly, then you are actively participating in the class. And active participation improves learning very, very high level. Normal course of listening and properly participating, there are 300% difference of learning. 300%. So how to participate? Generally, I'll keep all the participants on mute. You can always write down your answer in the chat box. Sometime I invite you to speak, then do participate. And more the participation, better is the learning. Okay. So as much participation you have, that much benefit will be there. If you do not actively participate, I do not know whether you are really getting the proper learning or not. Okay. So is that first message clear? Active participation required in the class. Okay. So today we are just talking about CBLR Regulation 6 exam 2024. So the first message I have given you, how to attend the class. Number two, consistency in the class is required. Because for completing this syllabus, it is going to be completed around 15th of December 23. Plus or minus 1 week. And during this period, starting today, there will be around 200 lectures. Around 200 lectures will be there. Maybe more. And approximate duration per class. We are starting with 1 hour. And maybe in the month of May onwards, it will be 1.5 hours a day. Right. But that is more than enough. So effectively, there will be approximately 300 hours of coaching. 300 hours of coaching is required for completing this syllabus properly. Short-term course, that is also completed within 80 hours, that is okay. But for proper completion, proper learning, this much duration is needed. Are you ready to devote this time? This is in the classroom. After the classroom, what is required? Learning is a step-by-step process. Okay. If you can come prepared for the lecture, which is going to be covered today, nothing like it. But if you have not done it, no problems. This is lectures and this is hours. Every day after the lecture, revise at least 3 times. Every day immediately after the lecture. It will not take you more than 15-20 minutes. Any point not clear during the course of revision, confusion, immediately drop a message. No waiting for tomorrow's lecture. The moment you have confusion, note it down. Once you have revised it thrice, still the confusion continues, immediately drop a message to me directly. Responding to you is my responsibility. So don't carry forward any unanswered or any doubt. Move ahead with a crystal clear understanding of the subject. It is law-based, and law-based subject require clarity, nothing else. Cramming is not required at all. No cramming. In the process, when you are studying with me, you will understand how to read law step by step. Every word makes a difference. Every word makes a difference, and lot of interconnections are required in law. Unless you really understand the interpretation of law, you read n number of times, cannot be done. Okay, this is immediately after the lecture. Now, for preparing thoroughly, the next thing which I'm going to talk about may be a challenge for some of you. And that challenge is getting up early morning next day. What is your wake up time? फटाफट बताओ, what is your wake up time?
4 o'clock, sir.
Subhi Kumar says 6:30. Okay. Riyaz 8 o'clock. Okay. 8. 5:30. 4 o'clock. 5:30. Good. 8. 8 बजे तक मेरी दोपहर हो जाती है. Slowly, I will teach you how to reduce your wake up time to reach at 5 o'clock. The change cannot be massive. It cannot be done tomorrow. And if you try to do it tomorrow, you are bound to fail. Bound to fail. You cannot move from 8 to 5 all of a sudden. Over a period of time, how to do that. So why I'm talking about that is because early morning revision is needed. How many times you have revised it? 4 revision already gone. Next day, in the morning, you will revise cumulatively day 1 plus day 2. On day 3, you will revise for day 1, day 2, day 3. So by the time the syllabus ends, how many times you would have revised? Can you imagine that number? How many times? If you are following my system, you will revise this many number of times. Do you think after so many revisions, anything can be left behind? Any possibility of anything being left behind? Not at all. And this will end around 15th of December, and short course begins towards the end of December that continues up to end of February. That is complimentary for you people. Right. So once again, you will do the whole course with me. The matter does not end here. While we do the course, there will be online tests. Topic-wise test will be there. Before the completion of syllabus, this topic-wise test is around 50. Around 50 topic-wise tests. And in these things, we cover around 3,000 MCQs. How many? Around 3,000 MCQs, fill up the blanks, true and false. And attendance in the test is absolutely compulsory. Attendance in the test is absolutely compulsory. There is a penalty for failure to attend a test. How much should be the penalty? Your suggestions. Penalty for failure to attempt the test. कितनी penalty लगना चाहिए? बताओ बताओ. I'll take your suggestions. Then I'll give you my suggestion. Exclusion from the class for 15 days is enough. पंद्रह दिन के लिए क्लास से छुट्टी कर दो, मजा करो, एक टेस्ट छुड़ाना, 15 दिन और मजा करो. That should be okay. या कम है? Tell me. 15 दिन के लिए क्लास रोक दो, उसको देनी नहीं. वेरी हाई. तो टेस्ट क्यों छोड़ा? Don't miss a test. There will be nothing like this. But if you miss the test, you know, every mark in the exam that you score makes a difference. Every mark makes a difference. You have appeared, any one of you have appeared in the exam before? आप में से किसी ने पहले एग्जाम दिया है?
No, sir.
No one? Now you understand the difference between 269 and 270?
Very important difference. Very important difference. I have given the test, sir.
269 is fail, 270 is pass.
Pass.
Every mark makes a difference. Right? And what do we do in the test is, you don't only do the right question, you get into the practice of not answering the question unless you have the correct answer, unless you are sure about the correct answer. That is also a practice to be learned over a period of time. That doesn't come immediately, automatically. You have to learn that also, that any question about which you are not sure, you are not going to answer that question. Otherwise, what happens? First, you answer all the questions which are known to you. Then towards the end, somehow tick every other question also. And finally end on 269. So that also practice that you will learn over a period of time, that any question about which you are not sure, don't attempt that question. Okay. So this I was telling you that during the course, when the course is going on, topic wise test will be there, and those again cumulative. First topic, second topic, third topic. So when the second topic is there, first topic question will also be included. When we do the third test, first, second topic are also included, cumulative. And after the completion of your syllabus, you will have again at least 25 more tests with the full syllabus. Same pattern as it is in the main exam. So when we have so much of practice, right, what are the possibilities of not passing the exam?
Very rare.
That completely ruled out. Completely ruled out not passing the exam. Okay. So what happens in this exam? Prima facie syllabus looks small, but it is not small. Why it is not small, I will explain you. Customs is a revenue law. This deals with the source of revenue to the government. And what is the source of money for the government? Only one, that is taxes. Right? Only one, that is taxes. And taxes are direct and indirect. And as far as government revenue is concerned, 30% comes from direct taxes, 70% comes from indirect taxes. And in this indirect tax, again we have GST, and customs. Excise is also there, but not relevant for us right now. So that's why I'm not talking about excise. Or let me put it this way. Again, bifurcation same. 35% is coming from this and 35% is coming from this. So when customs is a source of 35% of the total revenue of the government, how strict implementation should be there? And how wide the law has to be? Right? Now for this customs, let me take you into the details. Okay? Have you noted down this one? This is only for your reference. There's nothing to do for exam. But for your reference, you must understand the relevance, how in depth we are going to talk about. As far as customs is concerned, we don't say Customs Act. we talk about the customs law. The law includes act, rules, regulations, notifications, circulars, clarifications, case laws, all things taken into account. That is called customs law. Customs law. In customs law, number one comes the Customs Act 1962. In this act, (161) sections, when you see that in the serial number, but lot of insertions are in between. So effectively 200 plus sections are there. If you see the index, you will find the last number section 161. But no, lots of other sections have been included therein. Say, for example, after section 11, section 11A to 11N, those are included. After section 27, there is 27A. Then after 28, 28AA, 28AB, 28A, 28B, 28C, 28BB, 28. So many sections have been added. So many. So effectively, this becomes 200 plus sections. And the matter does not end with the Customs Act. There are 100 plus rules and regulations. Hundred plus. All right. So these rules and regulations are not like 161 section. Every rule may have anything between 5 to 25 rules. Same thing about regulations. Every regulation may have 5 to 25 regulations. If you take average, this is 15. 15 multiplied by 100. Effectively, this is how many provisions we are talking about. And we have not included notifications, clarifications, circular, case laws, etc. So, prima facie, when you read the syllabus, you find Customs Act and you just take one small act, Bear Act, that is 200 pages. No, that is not. Nothing is going to happen with that at all. This much in depth is the Customs Act. Okay. So when we say Customs Act, it is all about rules plus regulations plus notifications plus circulars plus clarification plus case studies. Okay. Number two, the Customs Tariff Act. (1975). This is having 13 sections, but every section is so wide. Without this, the Customs Act existence is no more there. If we remove the Customs Tariff Act, there is nothing in the Customs Act. It is so important. Okay. Number three, Foreign Trade Development Regulation Act. This is the act which provides for foreign trade policy. The most important document. Foreign trade policy is prepared under the document called as Foreign Trade Development Regulation Act. And for 24 exam, new foreign trade policy is going to be there. The foreign trade policy which is prevailing as of today, this is already outdated. The new policy is likely to come. Okay, so new policy will be there. These four are the minimum requirement for understanding the customs law. So these four: Customs Act read with all rules and regulations, clarification, notification, Custom Tariff Act, Foreign Trade Policy, and the Foreign Trade Development Regulation Act. This is the main part. And these four constitute around 80 to 85% of your paper. 80 to 85%. But this percent is not given by the government. Any day they can change the pattern. In one attempt, they may give maximum questions from the Customs Act. In the next attempt, it is possible they don't give even a single question out of Customs Act. All the questions are based on rules and regulations. In the third attempt, it may happen that they do not focus on this, they focus on these. So we cannot take chance where you should be preparing thoroughly. Everything has to be done thoroughly. It is not a matter of pick and choose that this is the main topic. 60% syllabus paper is going to be from this, 20% is going to be this. Let me focus on this for passing. Not at all. Any given day, paper pattern can change. In the regulations, only syllabus is given, no bifurcation of the marks. They've given the syllabus, right? But no bifurcation. This I'm saying 80 to 85%. This is only out of my experience. Any day pattern changes, who will lose? Who will lose the chance? It is you people. So we cannot take chances. So we go into every topic in equal detail. No time pass for anything. 100% study. And study is going to be interactive. Like right now, you can also just talk to me on anything, right? Everybody, you can unmute yourself, you can talk to me directly. Everything we are going to discuss and then we take it ahead. Okay. Then other than customs law, what more is there? One more important topic which I missed out. That is CBLR itself. Customs Broker Licensing Regulations 2018. So these are 5 main topics: Customs Act, Customs Tariff Act, Foreign Trade Development Regulation Act, Foreign Trade Policy, and CBLR. Till now, the trend has been that 80 to 85% paper is going to be out of these only. And if the pattern changes tomorrow, it is absolutely unpredictable. So you cannot take a chance that Customs Act is major or the Tariff Act is major or Foreign Trade Policy is major. According to me, all 5 are equally important. Okay. In Customs Act also, whether rules are important or the act are important, again, answer is same. Both are equally important. Okay. Then what is other laws? In addition to the customs laws, other laws which are part of your syllabus, number 1 is GST. Your syllabus says IGST, but IGST independently cannot be studied unless you know the basics of GST. So some basics of GST plus IGST. Number 2, since import export is certainly related to foreign exchange, so Foreign Exchange Management Act comes into picture. FEMA is in your syllabus. Number 3, NDPS Act. Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act. Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act. Number 4, Arms and Ammunition. Number 5, IPR, Intellectual Property Rights. In IPR, we have copyright, patent, trademarks. Number 6, environment laws. And there are so many other laws also in your syllabus, but mainly questions have been in the past from these. Okay, so as such, there is an endless list, because in that they have also said etc. So etc. means endless, but they cannot ask etc. questions. So questions are going to be mainly out of these. Okay, so going by the weightage, so this is going to be around 15 to 20% in the exam. Again, it is based as per experience till now. Tomorrow, when you see the paper, you may find this is 40%, 60% is customs law. We cannot challenge the government. So they have given the syllabus. So we cannot take these things also lightly. Everything has to be equally well prepared. All this is clear? Any questions? Any doubt? Any questions? Now your question may be about study material. Now study material for reference and for test. For reference, study material is completely provided by me in a soft copy. I will give you everything. Don't have to buy any book from the market at all. Not even 1 rupee. All tests, these are there in the app. So these are online. So don't have to spend any money at all on reference material as well as on test material. Everything will be provided by me. So it is given in soft copy because law is a subject matter of variations, amendments. So daily there are some changes. So whenever material is given to you, that will be given to you what is applicable for your exam. If you take a print copy from the market, you don't know which edition you are buying, up to which date it is amended. Please don't buy hard copies from the market. Okay. Or if you really want to buy, make it sure that whatever you're buying, that is amended as per Finance Act 23. If you are buying, right? I'm suggesting not to buy, but if you want to buy, ensure that on the top of the material it should be mentioned that it is updated as per the Finance Act 2023. Okay. Now, before I take you to the syllabus part, or we formally start the lecture, let me ask you something. If you want to have a question, any doubt.
So just one thing, when you say the new foreign trade policy, there'll be a change in foreign trade policy. Is it that there are going to be major amendments in what we have, or is going to be a drastic change on that?
It is more, it will be having more provisions for promotion of export,
Oh, okay.
more incentivized.
Okay.
Procedure will become much more simpler than before.
Okay. So basically, the latest faceless, what is happening in customs comes into the policy now.
Foreign trade, new foreign trade policies, actually it is already 3 years delayed.
Oh, okay.
It was the old policy which we are studying now, that was valid up to 31st March 2020. But because of COVID, nobody thought of amending that.
Amending the law.
It was only extended again and again and again. So as of now, it is valid up to 31st March 2023. And the new policies are likely to come. And the policy automatically says that until the new policy allowed is or
This has to be continued.
continue.
Yeah.
But it is likely to come very fast. Okay, any other question? No? Okay. Now, before I get ahead with the syllabus part, with coming to the main part, writing. How many of you are in the habit of writing daily? फटाफट मुझे चैट बॉक्स में बताओ कितने लोग रेगुलर कोर्स में लिखते हैं? How much do you write daily? अभी तक 3 लोगों ने कंफर्म किया है. Okay. Now, please start writing daily. What is the good time to write? What is a good time to start a new practice? Vishak, I want to hear from you. What is a good time? Start from tomorrow. What time? Early morning. What to write? Writing practice. Early morning. Okay. How much to write? At least 2 pages. Now, 2 pages should not be of a small diary. This should be a properly maintained book, right? This is A4 size notebook. How long it will take you to write 2 pages? Tell me quickly, how long it will take you to write 2 pages? 10 minutes. Cannot. Cannot. Minimum 20 minutes it will take. Minimum. Okay. Now the next question, what to write? I'm giving you very specific things. Be very cautious about this. The first day lecture is going to be vital for the entire syllabus. And not only for the syllabus, for the lifetime. Remember that. Okay. What to write here? Crystal clear goal. What is their goal in your life? Have you decided that? Something serious. Have you decided what you want to be in life? 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where you would like to be? Any one of you have decided where you would like to be 5 years from now? F card holder is a very small thing. Think something much bigger. This itself is your homework. Keep on writing regularly what you really want in life. When you start tomorrow morning, okay, I will mentor you for the whole year. You become a completely changed person by the time we complete the syllabus. You will be a completely different person as compared to today. Every day I will guide you what to do. Right. So tomorrow morning, you know what to write. Whatever comes in your mind that I want this, I want this, I want this, you keep on writing and fill up 2 pages. Can you do that? Whatever you can imagine. And after writing, just drop me a message I have written. Every one of you can do that. I want okay, but 2 full pages of what you want. लिख पाएंगे? Or not? पूरा लिखो. As much as you can write. आपको कोई वाइल्ड इमेजिनेशन में कोई चीज हो वो भी लिख लो. Right? Want to buy a Rolls Royce? लिखो उसमें. I want to buy a Rolls Royce. I want to own a private plane. लिखो उसमें. But as much you can write it. यहाँ से आपकी writing practice शुरू होती है. This is just the beginning of your writing practice. What to write, that I'll come every day. I'll tell you something more. Okay, because today I'm not giving you anything detail as far as the proper course is concerned. Okay, what to write every day. This practice must be done every day. This is only for tomorrow. This is only for tomorrow. This must be done every day. How to write your goals, I'll tell you later. Because whatever be your age, have you ever gone through the process of making the clear goals? Irrespective of the age. Have you gone through that process? How to write goals? How to accomplish your goals? है ना? तो जो हमारी wish है, it remains a wish only. Why it does not become a reality? No, that is the manner of doing it. Splitting into smaller tasks, that is okay. But why most of the time our wish remains a wish only? Reason number one, lack of clarity. If I ask you everything in general, कितना पैसा कमाना है? Everyone is going to have a common answer, बहुत सारा. I want to earn a lot of money. What is the meaning of lot of money? For somebody, 10,000 may be lot of money. For another person, 10 crore is also less money. What is the meaning of lot of money? Right? So unless you have a crystal clear idea where you want to go, you cannot go there. Okay. So what is the purpose of customs law? Only small question. What is the purpose of customs law? In customs law, how many things are there? One is Customs Act. Another is Customs Tariff Act. Number three, foreign trade policy. These are main things. Rules, regulations are there. What is the main purpose of these documents? Main object behind customs law.
Levy and collection of tax.
This is levy and collection of tax. Levy and collection of tax. On what? Now see this. Import, and export. As far as imports are concerned, unless exempted, every imported article is dutiable. Unless exempted, every imported article is dutiable. In export, it is just opposite. There, what we need to write? Unless specifically provided, every export article is not dutiable. In this case, unless specifically provided, there is no duty on exports for imports. All articles are listed in Schedule 1 of the Custom Tariff Act. And for export, goods are listed in Schedule 2 of Custom Tariff Act. And in this, around 55 articles are there which are subject to export duty. Around 55, plus minus goes on. Because it is in the schedule. Schedule can be amended on any given day by issuing a notification. So as of now, around 55 articles are subject to duty. Rest all the articles are not dutiable. So thousands and thousands of articles are exported from India, but only these 55 are dutiable, not others. But in case of import, it is just opposite. Every article imported, brought to India from a place outside India, primarily that is dutiable unless exempted. Primarily that is dutiable unless exempted. So first purpose is levy and collection of tax. Tax on what? Right. Now something very interesting in this. Any tax on import, export of service? Logical question. Legally, in any case, I'm going to tell you right now. Levy and collection of tax on
Goods only.
goods only. Customs law does not deal with levy and collection of tax on import, export of service. Is that point clear? Okay. So number one is levy and collection of tax. Number two, here itself you can add regulating import and export. What can be imported, what cannot be imported, what can be exported, what cannot be exported to a certain extent. And number three, promotion of export. So three main objects of customs law. right? Now, as far as Customs Act and Custom Tariff Act is concerned, these are dealing with goods only. And as far as FTP is concerned, this is to a certain extent the goods and services are also covered. But foreign trade policy doesn't talk about the tax. So as far as levy and collection of tax is concerned, that is only on goods. Which tax? Customs duty. In case of import and export of service, any tax is levied or not?
GST only.
In case of import export of service, any custom duty?
No.
No, sir.
It's not. Any other tax?
GST.
GST.
IGST. Only
IGST.
IGST chargeable on import export of services.
Service.
Because custom duty is only on
Goods.
so first fine point of the customs law. This applies on goods only and mainly about levy and collection of tax on import and export of articles. As far as imports are concerned, unless exempted, every article imported and brought to India from a place outside India is dutiable. And in case of exports, on the duty or the custom duty is chargeable only if so specifically provided. Where that is provided? Schedule number 2 of Custom Tariff Act. Right. So that is purpose number 1, levy and collection. Then regulating import export, and last is promotion of export. So basic purpose of customs law is this. And in all this exercise, the customs broker plays a crucial role. Crucial role is played by the customs broker for which you are preparing. Any questions?
Sir, in this scenario, so Custom Tariff Act, where we get the different chapters, and can that also be known as Schedule 1? Is that the Schedule 1 that we're talking about?
Schedule 1 is a part of Customs Tariff Act. Let me tell you. Customs Tariff Act, this is in 2 parts. Section 1 to section 13. And then you have schedules. Schedules again in 2 parts. Schedule 1, Schedule 2. Schedule 1 deals with imports and Schedule 2 deals with exports. Right? These provisions, these deal with basic custom duty, additional custom duty, special additional custom duty, protective duty, safeguard duty, then duty against a subsidy, then anti-dumping duty, And there is a reference of IGST plus GST compensation sets.
So, sir, this becomes basically, this becomes the chapters that we look into custom tariff. Oh, that is in schedule 1.
Schedule 1 divided into
98 chapters. Okay.
okay. Basic custom duty covered under section 2. Additional custom duty covered under section 3.1. Special additional custom duty covered under section 3.5. Protective duty section 6. Safeguard duty section 8B. Duty against subsidy section 9. Anti-dumping duty section 9A. And this is again section 3 subsection 7 and section 3 subsection 9. In fact, this is the complete outline of the Custom Tariff Act. And the best part is, for everything there will be a chart. There will be very less text, more charts. These charts are referred as mind maps, and revision through the mind maps is very, very fast. That gives you clarity, and that is easy to understand, easy to remember. Is it noted?
1 minute.
Material should be read only after the class is done, not before that. Because how the material is used, I'll show you here itself. If I want to teach you anything, I'll show you the material here itself. And the same material is sent to you. Whatever material we are referring, that will be shown to you here itself. Okay, so keep a printout ready during the class, and after the class, you can utilize the same. So we will be referring the same material, what is sent to you. It will be sent to you first, and then later on it is used in the class. Any other question? So this was just a introduction about the class and what value it is going to associate or going to give you throughout the entire course. And if you have any question relating to this course, because tomorrow when we start, we'll directly start with the CBLR regulations, Custom Brokers Licensing Regulations 2018. Directly we'll start from there. If you have any question, anyone having any doubt, please give me a call directly, and I'm available on this number. Charts are for easy understanding and memory. For 100%, certainly you have to read the material. Okay. For complete clarity, charts are helpful. For revision, charts are helpful. Through the charts, you can revise your entire course within 2 hours. But after going through the process. Okay. Because those charts cannot be used by laymen. If those are given to a layman, he will not understand what the chart is. Okay. So once you know this, so now try to revise this. By tomorrow morning, you will remember the list 3 times now. How many times before completing? 3 times now, 1 time tomorrow morning, and tomorrow morning you don't have a right to goal. Right to make this chart without looking at this 3 times. Can you do that? Make this chart 3 times tomorrow morning without looking at this. Mistake committed, okay. Again, refer the master copy. What you have noted down, that is the master copy. Revise it 3 times. Tomorrow you write it down 3 times and then compare with the main master copy.